Hi, I'm Shannon Rollins from Shannon Rollins Real Estate. Did you know that I have been in the real estate business now for over 2 decades? I have helped hundreds of seniors and their families through the downsizing process. And today I wanted to talk about this piece of literature I have available to our clients, the Moving Mom and Dad. And in this we talk about the 5 mistakes that people make when approaching this topic and how you might be able to bypass some of these mistakes to have a better outcome for your family. You know, this really is a timely topic. With the population growth that we have and the number of seniors that are living longer, this is really something that we all are probably going to have to deal with at some point with our family or with a loved one that we care about. The way we came about these 5 mistakes that are most commonly made is through a series of focus groups and personal interviews with people that have gone through this process or who currently were going through it, and ask them, how did it go for you? What would you have done differently? Is there advice that you can give? And so we found that there was a common thread. And so we wanted to share these with everybody so that if you're going through it now or in the future, you have some kind of guidance to help you make a better experience for you and your family. So I want to talk about these 5 mistakes. I'm going to talk about them in general. And in subsequent episodes, I'll go into more detail about each of them and how maybe to make the experience a little bit better. So for today's purpose, the first mistake you want to avoid is dealing with talking about making a move with your family when a crisis occurs. Most people don't have this conversation until a crisis occurs. It's just something people don't want to talk about. So we're going to talk about those fears and how you might overcome them. The second mistake that people make is not equipping their house so that people can age in their home. We know that 80% of the population wants to age in their own home, but 70% of the population ends up having to go to an assisted care facility at some point because they were not proactive in preparing their home to be able to actively age in their home. The third mistake that people make is not educating themselves ahead of time as to all the senior living lifestyle options and care out there available. No longer is it the days of nursing homes or rest homes from 50 years ago that our grandparents had to live in. So there's so many more options out there now that it really is just amazing. So taking the time to explore and educate yourself of things in your community or maybe even nearby communities that might be great options for you and your family if this need should arise. The fourth mistake is feeling like you have to take on the whole project of downsizing and estate liquidation and getting rid of things all on your own. This in particular is a real problem that children face when they don't live in the same state that their parents do. It is just overwhelming. There are a lot of resources out there now that handle these kind of things for you. I work with a team of people that are amazing, that we handle this whole process for our clients, so our out-of-state children really don't have to handle all this. We discuss with them and we'll share with you the details about how to do that. The fifth mistake that people make is not getting adequate documentation about their parents' financial situation, about their home ownership, about any trust, any legal things that they need to have in place should a crisis arise. The common thing through these 5 mistakes is that people wait until the crisis comes and then it's too late. You're put in a position where you don't have time to work through these things to know you're doing what your parents would want to have done. So we're going to go in more detail about all of these. In the meantime, if you need more information, give me a call, reach out. I'd be happy to meet with you or your family member to talk about this or anything related to real estate. My team and I are on standby 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m., ready to help you take the smoother road to sold.